Clara's bookstore was a sanctuary. It smelled of old paper and ink. The shelves were filled with stories. Each book held a world waiting to be discovered. Clara loved her store. It was her haven, especially after her husband Mark passed away. Mark had loved books as much as she did. They used to spend hours in bookstores whispering about their favorite authors. Now, Clara found solace in the familiar rows of books. Each spine felt like a memory, a shared smile, a silent echo of their love. Clara wasn't alone in her grief. Her bookstore, with its warm lighting and cozy armchairs, became a refuge for others seeking solace. People came to browse, to escape, to find comfort in the written word. Clara, with her gentle smile and quiet wisdom, was always there to listen. Every morning, Clara unlocked the store. She dusted the shelves and arranged the displays. Each day brought new stories to share with her customers. Clara knew her inventory by heart. She could recommend the perfect book for any mood. Clara loved talking to her customers about books. She enjoyed seeing their eyes light up when they found a story that resonated with them. She believed in the power of books to transport, to heal, to connect. Clara found solace in the familiar rhythm of her days. The bookstore was her anchor, keeping her afloat in the sea of grief. It was a place where she could honor Mark's memory and keep his love for stories alive. One afternoon, a young boy named Sam wandered into the bookstore. He was small for his age, with bright, curious eyes. Sam was drawn to the children's section, his fingers trailing along the spines of colorful picture books. Clara watched him from afar, a gentle smile gracing her lips. She remembered her own childhood joy of discovering new stories. She approached Sam and asked him about his favorite books. Sam, initially shy, began to open up. He told Clara about his love for adventures and faraway lands. Clara listened patiently, recommending books that she knew would capture his imagination. Sam started visiting the bookstore regularly, his visits becoming a bright spot in Clara's day. Section 4. A bittersweet farewell. Sam and Clara spent hours lost in stories. They read aloud, their voices intermingling with the rustling pages. Clara saw a spark in Sam's eyes, a thirst for knowledge and a love for stories that mirrored her own. Sam's laughter filled the bookstore, chasing away the lingering shadows of Clara's grief. One day, Sam arrived at the bookstore with a somber expression. His family was moving away. He wouldn't be able to visit Clara and the bookstore anymore. Clara's heart ached at the news. She had grown attached to the bright boy who brought so much joy into her life. She hugged Sam tightly, her own eyes welling up. She gave him a book, a special one about a young adventurer, and told him to keep reading, keep exploring, keep dreaming. Section 5. A letter from afar. Years passed. The bookstore remained Clara's haven, a place of comfort and connection. She often thought of Sam, wondering where life had taken him. She hoped he was happy and that their shared love for stories stayed with him. One day, Clara received a letter. The handwriting was unfamiliar, but the name on the envelope made her heart skip a beat. Sam. In his letter, Sam, now a teenager, thanked Clara for her kindness and the gift of reading. He wrote about how her bookstore had sparked his passion for storytelling. Sam shared that he was now writing his own stories, inspired by the adventures he had shared with Clara. He credited her with opening his eyes to the magic of words and the power of imagination. He promised to visit her bookstore whenever he was in town. Section 6. The enduring power of stories. Clara's heart swelled with emotion as she finished reading the letter. Sam's words were a testament to the enduring power of human connection and the profound impact a single act of kindness can have on a life. The bookstore, once a refuge from her grief, had become a beacon of hope and inspiration. Clara continued to find joy in sharing her love of books with others. She knew that each story had the potential to touch a heart, spark a dream, or ignite a passion. And in the quiet corners of her bookstore, surrounded by the comforting presence of countless stories, she felt a renewed sense of purpose.